Have you ever received a call from your own number? It sounds like a bad prank. But imagine it happens at midnight, when your phone rings and the caller ID says it's you. Hundreds of people online have reported this same experience. The call comes between 12 and 12:03 a.m. When you answer it, you either hear complete silence or your own voice screaming. Some say they blacked out after picking it up. Others claim their phones died instantly. Some even disappeared from group chats and reappeared hours later. This isn't just a spooky story from Reddit. It's been happening in several countries. And the terrifying part is, this phenomenon was reported years ago in a declassified CIA file, but no one noticed until recently. So what exactly is this midnight call? And why does it always come from you? Let's dive in. The earliest case was in 2009. A high school girl from Kyoto, Japan, received a call from her own number. She answered it without thinking. All she heard was heavy breathing, followed by her own voice saying, "Don't look outside." Seconds later, a loud crash came from her window. When she turned to look, her entire window had shattered from the outside. Police couldn't explain how it happened. There were no signs of anyone outside. No fingerprints, no stones, no animals. The strange part, the call didn't exist in her phone logs. Later, her friend claimed she started talking to herself in class, using a different voice. When asked about the call, she didn't remember it at all. And just 1 week later, she vanished. Her disappearance remains unsolved. After that, similar stories popped up. In Brazil 2013, Canada 2016, Indonesia 2019. Always the same pattern. Call from own number, always at midnight, always followed by something terrifying. Tech experts once thought it was a spoofing glitch, but spoofing doesn't cause physical phenomena, and it doesn't make people scream in their own voices. In 2021, a thread went viral on TikTok. A guy dared his followers to answer the midnight call. His video showed him answering it and immediately collapsing. When he woke up, he claimed he saw himself in the mirror, but the reflection wasn't moving. The clip had over 7 million views before it was taken down. The account? Gone. Internet archives show the last caption he ever wrote, "He told me to switch places." In 1998, the CIA declassified a file called Project Mirror Cell. It described intercepted communications where agents received internal calls from their own field devices. The documents mentioned mirror signatures and predicted digital self-echoes that could breach timelines. One file said this: "Do not answer the signal if the number is self-identical. It may anchor you outside the stream." Nobody knew what it meant at the time, but now it makes eerie sense. Some believe the call is from a future self, trying to warn you of something. Others think it's a digital parasite, mimicking your number to enter your world. One theory even suggests it's not you calling you, but the version of you from a different timeline that didn't survive the call. So what happens if you don't pick it up? Some say nothing. Others say it starts calling every night until you do. So what should you do if your phone rings at midnight and it's from your own number? First rule, don't answer it. Block your own number if possible. Switch your phone to airplane mode before midnight, and never say your name out loud while the call is active. Some say that's how it locks on to you. But here's the real horror. Even people who didn't answer reported hearing themselves talking in the background of videos they never filmed. One user said, "I was alone, filming my dog. and I heard myself whispering behind you in the playback. The mystery of the midnight call remains unsolved, and the number of reports keeps growing. So tonight, if your phone rings at 12:01 a.m. and you see your name on the screen, let it ring, because some versions of you should never be answered.